Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is VANO. So today on DudeGlam, I'm coming at you with a review of the newly released products from GloWish by Huda Beauty. So today I'm going to be reviewing the new pressed powder that they came out with, as well as the blushes. I'm also going to be comparing it to the Multidew skin tint that they came out with a few months ago. So if you want to go check that video out, I did review that. I'll link it above and below, so definitely check it out after this video. If you have not already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I love having everyone on here and following the DudeGlam journey, and give this video a big thumbs up and hit the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you want to see how the new GloWish pressed powder and blush work today and all my thoughts and opinions on it, then keep on watching. I apologize for not having anything uploaded in the past 3 weeks. I tore my calf muscle. Yes, so I will get into all of that maybe in a story time video later, but needless to say, I have not been able to walk at all for the past week and a half really. I can obviously get to the studio now, sit down, I'm able to walk, I've got medication, and I'm healing well, so yeah, that's been the situation. But anyway, I will get into that in a later video. Needless to say, I am healing well and I'm on my way to a speedy recovery, so I will be back in action very soon. But I wanted to sit down and make sure I get this video out for you guys because I love Huda Beauty products. I love trying and testing it out for you, and you guys really respond to it, so I had to do this for you guys. So the packaging looks exactly the same. Like if you got the bronzer, this is what the package looks like. I'll just show it to you for those of you who have not seen it. It's beautiful. It's made out of recycled materials, so I really appreciate that Huda Beauty is really taking into consideration their environmental footprint. I really think that's great. So here is what the Luminous powder looks like. It's gorgeous. It's in that kind of see-through packaging, just like the bronzer, except this one is clear, whereas the bronzer has more of that kind of bronzy vibe to it. And then when you open it up, it does come with a little plastic insert to cover it. And boom, there is the powder. Now, when I'm looking at it, I definitely see some luminosity in here. If you watched my review on the skin tint, I really liked it, but the problem was it's so luminous that for someone like me who has very oily skin, I had to set it a lot. I didn't want to wear it in the summer because I just felt that would look way too oily. That's something that I feel like I could wear much more easily in the fall and winter months because I'm not sweating as much and my oils aren't so just like in your face. So I'm excited to see how the powder is going to work versus the skin tint. So we're going to do a little comparison with that today. I do have my powders here and my concealer and everything, so let's just jump right into it and see what this is all about. Again, I don't have anything on my skin except for my moisturizer and a little bit of eye cream. So I'm just going ahead and patting this in very gently. And I'm just taking the concealer right here around my eye area. I'm not trying to put it everywhere because of course I want my natural skin to really show through. Let me go ahead here and put my hair up as well too so we can compare correctly. Okay, hair is up. Now let's just jump right into it. So when I watched Huda's demonstration of how to apply the powder, she took a sponge and applied it directly to her skin. So I'm gonna do the same thing, and I guess I'm actually in the same shade as Huda, which is number 5 medium. So I'm going to apply the powder to the left side of my face and the skin tint to the right, and then I'm gonna do the blush and everything else that goes along with it, and then we'll compare. My biggest thing right now is honestly just the luminosity of what this looks like versus the skin tint. That's like my biggest question. So I'm gonna take my sponge and just dip right into it and go for it. So I'm gonna pick up a decent amount here. All right, I've got that on the back of my sponge, and here we go. Ooh, okay. Let me go in for a closer look here. Can you guys see that right there? Okay, so right off the bat, I definitely see a difference in the luminosity. This is way less luminous than the skin tint. It still has that beautiful radiancy to it, but it's not like bam right in your face. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit more here. Okay, so from far away, I have 2 mirrors that I'm looking at. I've got one that's right in front of me here, and then I also have the one that I'm using close up. It blends like a dream. I can't really see a difference from far away to close up where it looks like I'm wearing makeup, if that makes sense. And when I look up close here, you can tell that there's something on my face, but it's so subtle, I don't think you really know what it is. I'm just finishing up the application here. Let me take a little bit more down my neck. All right, you guys, so here we go. The left side of my face and neck has the powder on it. What do you think? What are your initial thoughts? What I'm seeing is a major difference when it comes to, like I said, how much luminosity is in this. And I appreciate that it's not as much. It's much more wearable for someone like me. I don't feel like, you know, all of the pearls and everything else that's in this is the main thing that's on display. I love that it's skin loving ingredients, especially all across the board for these GloWish products. I just couldn't take that much luminosity. So again, I'm very thankful that this is not as intense. Now, just to compare so you guys can see, I am gonna apply the skin tint to the right side of my face and then we'll go from there. And for this application, I am gonna use my fingers because as I've used it since my review, I just found that that's the best application that I like for myself. So we're just gonna go in and work that in with our hands. Okay, I'm gonna use a sponge here just to blend the seam here between the powder and the liquid. All right, there you go. Can you guys see the difference? So the right side here, look how reflective my face looks. Do you see that? Versus the left side, there is definitely that luminescence, but it's not as crazy as this. So this is actually really great in my opinion because what GloWish has done is expanded the product and the type of person that is able to wear this. I would totally gravitate towards the powder over the liquid. It just doesn't hold up for me and I just feel too oily. This I'm loving. And then with a little bit of setting powder, this is Cupcake from Huda Beauty. I'm just going to set my under eyes here. Now, can you guys all see that here? How it kind of took away a little bit of the shine on the skin tint side. It definitely reduced the shine, but like in 2 hours, it's gonna be shiny again for me. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set the side here. Oh my gosh, what a difference. Do you guys see the difference? I really hope you can. The pressed powder side just looks like beautiful, radiant skin. This side, the Multidew, looks like beautiful luminous skin. Do you see a difference? I feel like luminous and radiant are very similar, but for me, I definitely see a major difference when I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Pressed powder is where it's at for me, you guys. This is beautiful. So I'm now gonna move on and I'm going to take a little bit of the bronzer here and I'm gonna bronze on my face and then we will move on to the blush. And the bronzer that I'm using is number 3 Tan Light. I live for this bronzer. I love this bronzer. It has so many amazing ingredients and it just glides and melts into the skin like butter. It's beautiful. Do you see just like that beautiful radiant sun-kissed look I'm getting with this bronzer? But it's not like super dewy. It's not super glowy. Right down the sides of my nose. I don't really want to have like a structured contour today. I just want to look like I've been sun-kissed. So let's now move on to the blush. Here is what the packaging looks like for the blush. This is the Cheeky Vegan Blush Powder and I got it in Caring Coral number 2. Here is what the formula looks like. It is so pretty and it's really natural looking too. Look at that. It's almost like giving my finger a flush. So I'm gonna go back in with the bronzer brush that I use with the bronzer on it and I'm going to just dip and mix because that's what I would normally do. And I'm just gonna apply it right to the high points of my cheeks. Ooh, that's so pretty. This blush is the same formula as the bronzer, so they work really well together. Ooh, I just look so fresh-faced right now. I wonder if GloWish is gonna do like bronzer, blush, and highlight kits. I'm gonna take some here into my eyes as well, because why not? Blush is amazing. So looking at the blush and bronzer up close, it looks pretty flawless, you guys. I really can't tell where my blush starts and my bronzer ends. Ooh, that's really pretty. All right, then with a little bit of mascara, this is the Legit Lashes and I'm using the curl and length side. We'll just add a little bit of that to my lashes. Lastly, I'm gonna take the Bomb Brow Pencil and I'm just gonna fill in my brows just ever so slightly to give them a little bit more definition. I wanna keep them nice and fluffy today though. And while we're on the subject of brows, let me know if you want me to review their new brow product. I've actually been trying to grow in my brows a little bit more because I don't know if you noticed in other DudeGlam videos, but they kind of started to get a little bit more sparse. I think the people who were doing my brows were kind of going a little slap happy and really sculpting them and taking off a lot more brow than I liked. And I just missed having big brows. And I think I'm getting there. All right, you guys, here's the completed look using the new pressed powder from GloWish, as well as all the other products from the GloWish line, including their new blush. What do you guys think? Sound off in the comments below. What side do you like more? Do you like the left side with the powder, or do you like the right side with the skin tint? Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Honestly, I love the way this looks. I think it's a great natural look for anyone, male, female, and any other gender in between. If you're just looking for, you know, just something super natural with a lot of great skin loving ingredients, this is totally a line to check out, and it's pretty affordable, so I'm very happy about that. I'm loving the pressed powder. That was so easy to apply. I had a little concern right in the beginning. I thought it was going to be just a little bit too bronzy, but as it's set into my skin and it's warmed up, this just looks like, I don't know, I've got like just a nice little tan, and I feel really good. And again, just as a reminder, this is the same color that Huda uses. It is number 5. So if you're looking to see what her color looks like on someone else, this is it. Well, that's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I loved doing this. I'm so happy to be back in the studio. I'm so happy to be able to get into the studio and review this for you guys. I think I'm gonna do another video for you guys to see the powder in action and how it works with using the full filter foundation, because I just saw a video that Huda put out where she laid it on top of her foundation and it created this beautiful kind of like blurring effect. All right, you guys, again, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate everyone who comes on here and takes the time to watch these videos and experiences this journey with me through music, art, and fashion. The birds are chirping for you all, so I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night or evening or morning or whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video. And again, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.